Hi guys, this is Julian from the 70s channel, T-Rex and Bowie, and good day to you, good afternoon, guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, hello, and ciao, and hola. So, do you remember that Jackie magazine I showed you? And it had this picture of the suite in there. Absolutely awesome picture, this, isn't it? Of the suite. You remember the first one? That one, which is up, by the way, and doing very well. Thank you very much. So that was the first one that I showed you. Do you remember? It was from July 1973 and it cost 4p. Well, I went back to the same shop, the charity shop, and lo and behold, there's another Jackie magazine, and it's this one. And this time, and this also has a picture of the suite. And this time, this one comes from August 1974. So I thought I'd show you a quick video of what's in here. This is a magazine that came out in the 60s, published in Dundee in Scotland. And it was basically got very popular in the 70s when David Cassidy and Donny Osmond and the Bay City Rollers and Sweet and T-Rex and Slade. But majority of its audience were teenage girls. They latched onto this magazine, and because it's got quite a bit of it's got letters in there, I fancy my boyfriend, what shall I do? Sorry, I fancy the guy at school. Could you give me any advice how I could possibly get a date with him and all that? And yeah, and the editor used to give the teenage girls advice how to go about it. So anyway, we're here to look at a picture of the suite. This has got a picture of the suite in as well in this magazine, and it still cost 4p. There you go, guys. Still cost 4p, and it still came out on Thursday. And this is 1974. The one I showed you before was 1973. So I wanted to show you a quick video. I'm going to go through the magazine. Let's have a look at this one. This is from 1974. I believe Liverpool reached the cup final that year, and Leeds United won the... I think they won the championship. It was called Division 1 in them days. These are the letters that the young ladies write in. I've not really had a look. Heartbreak, it says there. I've not really... And it's got some jokes in there, so it's not all affections of the heart. So the first picture here is Paul McCartney and Mike McGear. I don't know who Mike McGear is. If anyone can tell me who Mike McGear is in the comments, I'd like to know who he is. So obviously he knows Paul, and Paul's got his arm around him, so he must be a good buddy of Paul, but I have no idea who Mike McGee is. So Paul McCartney there in Jackie magazine. This is 1974, guys. The first one I showed you was 1973. So this, because I said to the lady in the charity shop, I brought one last week, and she said, "Yeah, I know. Do you know who's in there? In this one?" And she said, "I think there's another picture of the suite in." And I said, "Oh, how much is it?" And she said, £15. Because the other one was 15. I know it's quite dear, but I mean, you can't get these. This is vintage. This is absolutely vintage. This is my childhood. This is what used to come out. I used to look at this magazine. Every Thursday, I used to see if T-Rex was in there and Slade and Sweet. I used to go on the way to school. I used to look at this magazine. This magazine meant something to me in the 70s. It's absolutely awesome. There we go. But they call it Puppy Love. So there's David Cassidy, Gary Glitter, Donny Osmond. I think that's the Bay City Rollers, Les at the bottom there. This girl is dreaming about Les. She's dreaming about Donny. And so Elton John is in here. We're looking to get the picture of the suite. There's Brian there of the suite. Who's this playing Paul? I think it's Susie Quattro's playing Paul here. Yeah, cool. Don't know who this is playing football. There's David Cassidy with a horse. And yep, we're gonna skip through this because I want to get to this picture of the suite. So I'm just showing you here exactly the whole magazine. Well, I think we have some more stories, affections of the heart coming here. This is I don't know what this is. Something to do with cosmetics, probably. This magazine was published in Dundee in Scotland. There's David Essex. More David Essex. So we're looking to see to get our second picture of the suite, because I paid £15 for this. It's quite expensive, isn't it? But I mean, you know, I mean, we're living in 2023 today, guys, coming up to Christmas, and I have a magazine here from 1974, and the first one I showed you was from 1973. So it's absolutely awesome. And when they have bands here, so here we go, some rings and everything there. So when they have pictures of bands in here, they're usually pretty good ones. So who's this? This looks like Donny. Big picture of Donny here. Yeah. So there we go. And it has Jackie up the top there. It's Meryl. It's not Donny, it's Meryl from the Osmonds. Yeah, well, they all look alike, don't they? I mean... yeah, well, they are the Osmonds, so they do look alike. Yeah, that was Meryl. So what do we have here? Something about a hostess or something story. I'll have to quickly race through this, guys, and show you. So this is a pop gossip. So we got some pop gossip here. This is Sparks by the look of it, because it is a magazine from 1974. So Sparks are there. And the Bay City Rollers, well, they would be there, wouldn't they? Because 1974 was the year of the Bay City Rollers, Shang-a-Lang, of course, their big hit. And Remember, also another hit from 74, and they could do no wrong, the Bay City Rollers. But we're looking for this picture of the suite. The lady said it had a picture of the suite in. Oh my God, I paid £15 and I'm looking for the picture of the suite. We haven't got them yet. We got more stories here. And so the picture of the suite. Oh, it's on the back, guys. Oh, this looks absolutely awesome. What a picture this is in red. This is a fantastic picture of the suite. Look at this. It's on the back page of Jackie magazine. So there it is. That is a absolutely... There's Jackie magazine. See, Jackie? And it says the suite. This is some picture. I'll tell you, this is absolutely awesome. The red background and Brian looking absolutely unbelievable in 1974. Where were you in 68 when 68 was out of date and Julie was Johnny's date? You did it in... And Teenage Rampage in 74. What a year for the suite 74 was. So this magazine came out in 74 and big hits from the suite. Teenage Rampage. Don't forget to check out Teenage Rampage later on. I'll put it up later on because what a song that is. Absolutely awesome. One of my favourite records from the suite, Teenage Rampage. I think it's the favourite, actually. Yes, I did like Hellraiser. I'd like Hellraiser, but Teenage Rampage is quite equal as my favourite suite song of all time. But Blockbuster, they're all good though, aren't they? But what a picture this is with the red background. Let's just go through this. Look at this. Brian looking absolutely awesome in red. He's wearing red and the red background. So this is Mick. And Mick looks awesome in that suit, doesn't he? Sort of gold, silver trims. This is glam rock, baby. This is how they dressed. This is glam rock. Come to the station, guys. This is the best station on YouTube. There's no doubt about it. We got the songs for you. We got the suite. We got T-Rex. We got Slade. We got it all covered here. And we're playing the greatest hits of all time from the suite, and the greatest hits of all time from T-Rex, and the greatest hits of all time from Slade. This is the station. Look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely awesome with the red background. And look at Andy. Andy looks terrific. He's got red on the same as Brian. Where on earth do they get these suits from? Yeah, this is the band. And Brian's got red gloves on as well. Yeah, cool, baby. Yeah, this is cool. Absolutely cool. And Steve's happy. He's always happy, Steve, isn't he? Yeah, he's dressed up in glam rock as well. But Andy has come to the show, baby. Yeah. Andy's come to the show. Yeah. And Brian's come to the show. Mick looks happy, doesn't he? A great big smile from Mick. So two terrific posters from this Jackie magazine by The Sweet, which I got. So we'll put the two together. And yeah, so Brian has this red with yellow trim, and he also, in this other one, he had a red one on, but it's not the same one because as I show you, it's not the same one. It's red with black on that one. Andy has silver there. This is the other picture and the other one. So I have two terrific pictures of The Sweet here, and let's put them side by side so we can go through both pictures. This was the July 1973. This one, The Sweet in 1973 in Jackie magazine. You see it there. Sweet Jackie, absolutely awesome, guys. And Brian in red on this one as well, and Steve's in red and sequence. And Mick, there's got a bit of makeup on his face. Mick, that's glam rock. Yeah, that's cool, man. So Andy's got a heart on his face. So that was the first picture from 73. But this one in 74 with this red background is absolutely awesome. Brian, Mick, Andy, Steve, and it's Julian signing out. Have a great day.